yeah, that's not opening with the thumb at all. At least not for me. Maybe it does for you. Bruh. Hello and what is going on, guys? It's your boy Miguel here with Miguel EDC, back at you with another review video. Today we're going to be looking at this guy, the Civivi Ortis. Civivi Ortis. At first I thought it was called the Civivi Ortis, right? Because I mean that is a popular last name for a lot of people that I know, but it's called the Ortis apparently. And yeah, this is a nice, very, very useful budget daily EDC, as you probably learned throughout the video. Got a chance to unbox this guy not that long ago on the channel, so if you haven't checked out that video, make sure to do that. I'll probably drop a link somewhere in the description or put a card up there for any video references. And by the way, throughout the entire video, any links for any products that are mentioned or that you see on the screen, those are all going to be linked down below in the description, so you can check them out. Those affiliate links do help out the channel, but that is at no extra cost to you, right? So keep that in mind. Without further ado, boom, look at that opening action right there. Let's do that again. Bam. Right, that is nice. So it is a flipper open. That is definitely one way, one option to open this guy, right? If you want to do it that way for whatever reason, I'm not sure why, but if you're trying to do some cool tricks with your knife, right, that is one cool way to open it up. Now this is an interesting one because during the unboxing, I failed the reverse flick quite a number of times. But I want to say I've gotten a little bit better, right? Let me not jinx myself, but yeah, I definitely gotten a lot better. And yeah, once you kind of break it in a little bit, yeah, that reverse flick, especially with this hole right here opening in the blade, that is super addicting, right? Kind of gives you Spider Cove eyes for sure, because you can, oh, there it is, I failed it. Because you can open it that way, right? That being said, what do we have for the blade? So we have a satin finish. This is and I like the Civivi knives. They always have the steel right here. It's very hard to see. I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up or not. But Civivi knives always print the steel on the blade. So this is a 9CR 18 MOV, and I'm learning more and more about blades as time goes on. So this is you know, very budget friendly type of blade, kind of like a tier under D2, if you're familiar with D2. The Civivi Elementum, which is a very comparable knife, right? We're going to be comparing it to the Civivi Elementum here in a little bit. That one comes in D2. This guy again comes in 9CR 18 MOV in the satin finish. I like the shape, right? If that doesn't look like a nice sexy blade shape right there, I'm not sure what is, because it gets really slicey with this huge grind, right? It gets super slicey towards the tip, right? As far as the handle, right, so by the way, really quick, it is a liner lock. So the liner right here is all black, by the way. So that is what's locking the, let me see if I can get it to focus. There it is. This is what's holding the blade open, right? You slide this guy to the left and it allows the blade to close, right? So that is a liner lock right there. There are scales, so the scales on this guy are going to be FRN, right? What is it? FRN, force reinforced nylon. What the heck is FRN? Why am I forgetting this stuff? Fiberglass reinforced nylon. How about that? Why was I forgetting that? So fiberglass reinforced nylon on this guy, right? So unlike the, let's say, G10 on the Civivi Elementum, right? Nice grippy G10. FRN is considered a little bit more budget option to G10. And G10 is considered a little bit more premium compared to FRN, right? It gives you a little bit more of a grippy material. They both kind of feel plastic, but more so the FRN than the G10. But yeah, a little bit more grip on the G10, like the Elementum here. FRN, you know, I feel like as long as you get a good grip on it, right, it shouldn't be slippery in any way, but that's just something to keep in mind there. Yeah, and other than that, one thing that I feel Civivi does great is the pocket clip. Pocket clip right there is nice and deep carry, which is very, very nice, right? Same deal here on the Elementum, right? So they kind of have that going right there. If you don't see a recurring theme right there, I'll point it out to you. The pocket clip is pretty much the same, right? So they kind of borrow some some, you know, parts from their parts bins, I guess, and put it on different knives, but that helps with, I guess, you know, coming up with so many knife designs and what have you. And it's a great pocket clip, so why reinvent the wheel, right? I went ahead and got it in blue because I don't have any other blue knives at the moment, right? The pocket clip is very deep pocket, which is very, very nice. None of your knife should be showing with this type of clip. It is a flipper open, right? So you can open it with the flipper here, right? Or you could reverse flick this guy. Boom, just like that. With a little bit of practice, do spec to fail a couple of times as you learn. Can you open it with your thumb? I want to say, yeah, that's not opening with the thumb at all. At least not for me. Maybe it does for you. Bruh. What else we have going on? This is a liner lock, guys, liner lock. And as far as the inside, it is pretty milled, right? Take a look right there. And you have a kind of a nice FRN also back spacer right here. As far as a lanyard, if you prioritize your lanyard, lanyard. As far as a lanyard hole, there isn't one, but you still can attach some sort of lanyard here if you want with this kind of section back here. It allows you to loop something around it. I got a chance to pick up this guy over at Knife Works in Tennessee. I was doing a trip up there over the holidays for my birthday and wanted to kind of check out Knife Works because it's this huge store over there in Tennessee. It kind of looks like 2-3 Walmarts put together, and it's all kinds of knives and hunting gear and all that good stuff in one place. So I had to check it out. I had already been eyeing the Ortis for a while, and that was the perfect time to pull the trigger. So this Ortis here is coming to you originally purchased at Knife Works over in Tennessee. As far as the blade alignment goes, you guys be the judge of that. Look at that thing right out of the box, right? Smack in the middle. I don't think there are any concerns right there. As far as you know, issues with alignment. This one is also running on, yeah, this one has ball bearings. Yep, you can see the ball bearings. I'm not sure if I can get a good angle, but it does have ball bearings. I want to say, guys, if you are looking to gift a knife to a friend, if you are looking for a first knife to start, right, your EDC journey, this is a perfect knife to start with, right? A lot more affordable than the Elementum. Again, the Elementum is more on the $50 to $55 range. The Ortis is more on the $30 to $35 range. So you're saving about 20 bucks, right? If you just want to get into the hobby, you're trying to save some money, right? You're scraping some quarters together, right? The Ortis is definitely going to be the one to get. It gives you everything the Elementum gives you and even more, right? The fact that you can reverse flick it is one thing you can do with the Elementum. It's also pretty nice that you have multiple deployment options aside from just the flipper on the Elementum, right? You're getting a little bit of a lower, I guess, lesser steel, if anything, more budget steel, right? Still more than capable, right? Still be able to do all your daily cuts and all of your EDC needs for sure. And then, you know, if you're first getting started and, you know, you don't really care about G10 versus FRN, I feel like this FRN is it's gonna be just fine. It's gonna be just fine, right? And as you get into the hobby a little bit more, you might, you know, want to get something G10, experience that for what it is. But I feel like there is quite a bargain right here with this FRN combination, 9CR18 MOV steel and satin finish on this nice and very sexy, attractive looking knife right here. When I first got into the hobby, the Ortis was one of those knives that I was eyeing from the very beginning. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this knife. I'm gonna get this knife at some point. I definitely want this knife. And the time came, and I also have a story now with where I bought it, and been using this guy daily. I want to say there's no task, big or small, that this guy hasn't been able to successfully work its way through. It's very light, right? Also doesn't take that much room in the pocket whatsoever, and that just makes it a very budget friendly EDC to them, right? So if you're thinking about getting this for yourself, definitely give it a go. You can always return it if you buy it off of Amazon, or even all the other knife retailers too, right? So you can never go wrong. If you get a knife and you don't like it, you can always return it. But I highly doubt that you're not gonna like this guy. I feel like for the price, it is a very, very nice knife to own, a very nice knife to EDC. It works great as a primary knife. It also works great as a secondary knife. So if you are carrying, let's say, something more expensive like a Spyderco or a Demco knife or what have you, right, this will make a great secondary, right, to carry as well. That being said, guys, I hope you all have enjoyed the video today talking about the Civivi Ortis, right? That is the knife that we're reviewing today. If you liked it, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know in the comments, guys. Let me know if I missed anything. Let me know anything in particular you want to know about this knife, and I can answer your comments down below. I do plan on checking the comments to answer any questions that you guys may have. And yeah, anything you want to see on future videos, leave me some feedback, right? If I miss anything, if I didn't do something you wanted to see, or something you would want me to start doing going forward during these knife reviews, definitely let me know, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. By the way, the next video that I'll be reviewing is going to be this Flisa folding knife. This one is also a beauty to flip open right here with the axis lock, and it just opens and closes so well. There'll be a card for that video right here on the screen, so if you want to go ahead and check that next, go ahead and do that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.